some news regarding the Sabres and finally getting some renovations to the KeyBank Center, which fans all around have been clamoring for with a new scoreboard and some other new renovations as well. So as you can see on the video version of the podcast there, they're getting a new video board come the 2024-25 season. This was released yesterday in a statement from the Buffalo Sabres. They've announced renovations to KeyBank Center for the 24-25 season, including a state-of-the-art video board and a new roof to the arena. The 27 by 43-foot video board utilizes the latest technology. The screen size will roughly double of what the current video board will be, with upgrades in resolution and functionality. The video board features 4 digital corner panels as well as 2 screens in the board's underbelly to provide additional angles for fans in the lower rows to be able to see. So that's a little bit interesting with that. And also, from the ownership perspective, I have put a great deal of thought and research into the fan experience over the last year, and it feels like it's time to begin making gradual upgrades to our arena that will play a key enhancing in game day for our fans, said owner Terry Pegula. We are thrilled about the many projects we have down the pipeline, none bigger than the new video board that will be ready for the 24-25 season. Along with business leadership, I will continue to evaluate areas to invest in the arena with the fan experience in mind, and they will also have the new roof, and they've hired Pike Construction Services of the company to oversee the installation of the new roof and the renovation. So, Austin, first, I guess, reactions to the news that KeyBank Center is going to get a well-needed facelift.
Yeah, I mean, you said that everyone says it. It's much needed. It's well known amongst everyone that the arena needs to be upgraded a little bit. This seems like the first step towards that. The new roof, obviously not nearly as exciting as some of the other renovations that probably need to occur, but it is a necessary move there. The scoreboard, again, another topic that needed to be addressed. It's cool to see it getting a little facelift, getting a little bit of an upgrade there. But, you know, as someone who isn't the biggest fan of the ownership here, I do think that this is a pretty decent investment on Pegula's part, right? Like, it's not going to be cheap to get a new roof at the arena. It's not going to be cheap to get a new scoreboard. So at least it's showing that he's investing in that. Hopefully this is like phase 1 of like a multiple phase thing where the other parts of the arena get renovated because more is needed, but a low bar to clear, but a good first step towards, you know, getting KeyBank a little bit more modernized, because aside from, couldn't even tell you. I mean, I know they added some stuff like concession wise to the concourse on the 100 section this year and things like that, but feels like we haven't had a major facelift to that arena in a very long time.
I feel like the seats are the same seats that went in when the building was, went up. So hopefully they do a little bit of improvement on those. And again, it just needs a facelift everywhere, even, maybe the bathrooms and other areas. Like, again, you just see it around the league, especially how many events that they host at the KeyBank Center, from everything from concerts to WWE and other events as well. And the Bandits play there as well. So like, there's a lot of events, and it's an arena that's used all year round for other events, not just the Buffalo Sabres, but for your full-time tenant that brings you the most money for the 41 games that they do play there throughout the season. It's good to know that Terry Pegula recognizes that and sees the kind of fan outcry for some sort of facelift to happen to the arena. We know what's going on with the other team that he owns just down the road there with the Buffalo Bills, and their negotiation for a new stadium for the Bills, and we were wondering, okay, well, you're going to do some new stuff for the Bills. Where are we going to do with the Sabres? Obviously, the Bills have had a lot more success as of late, and obviously the NFL makes more money than the NHL does. But it's nice to see that he's investing again in the Sabres, and just doing those little things just goes a long way, because they always talk a big game when it comes to this sort of thing, or really anything. But when they actually, put the pen to paper and let us know that these things are actually happening, that's a good sign for fans to know that their opinions are actually valued and cared about.
Yeah, 100%. It's a nice little, I'm not gonna say easy, because renovating an arena isn't necessarily easy, but like you said, it's an easy way to get some good PR back. Upgrade the arena, make it the game atmosphere a little bit better. Obviously, don't get me wrong, winning cures all, but you know what? It's a lot easier to not put up with it, because we put up with it for so long here in this market, but it's, as long as there's being investments into the team, into the building, into the rest of the organization, at least you can kind of see some direction here. So this is a nice first step. Like I said, should be a multiple phase thing. We'll see. I don't know what else will be planned, but at least for this summer, getting a new roof is nice. New scoreboard is a nice little upgrade. Hopefully some few other things here and there over the next couple of years, because let's be honest, yeah, the arena is in a great location. So if you can keep renovating it and keep bringing it up to date as much as you can, keep it modernized, it's a great spot. Deserves a little bit of some TLC.
And with the Harbor Center right there, they're able to get events where they're able to co-host with the two buildings, such things as the World Juniors and the Combine, and the prospect tournament that they run. I know it's mostly done at Harbor Center, but having those two buildings together is just a very appealing thing when it comes to any sort of event, really.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, you have a nice state of the art Harbor Center there, a nice hotel, all that fun stuff. Might as well give the NHL arena a little upgrade because it's needed.